Hello, just Pop in the garden. Scooter couldn't come out today. The heat index is about 106 out here. I figured I'd just let him stay on up in the house. Too hot out here for man or beast. He got all that hair, and I know he'd get hot quick in a hurry. I got me an empty swimming pool over here. I say empty, it's got a few of them onions in it. Got a few of them. It's got a little bit of everything in it. My onions, multiplying onions, like they left in a hurry. I don't know where they at. That's my other onions over here. They still coming out some. There's some little ones in there. I clipped the tops off from them with that weed eater. Now I'm debating on planting them walking onions in that swimming pool. Cause that's my other swimming pool. It's got weeds and everything in it. I think I go up to the market tomorrow and buy me a couple more bags of that potting soil and put it in them beds so I can plant my walking onions in. I got some of these walking onions for sale on eBay. And it's labeled Pop in the Garden on, on eBay. If y'all want to look, call, get you some. It gets so hot, they want to die. But have you ever seen cats running everywhere? Have you ever seen so many dadgum onions? That's one little cluster right there. There's another cluster. They made at the top, and them these tops here fell right there, and there's some little ones coming up. See, I know I got poplar trees coming up everywhere, but I planted some new ones over here. Poplar trees. Do you ever get a poplar tree around? Seems like every dadgum seed that drops will come up. They just invasive. I mean, you put them darn things, just lay them in somewhere like that, and they'll root and come up. You ain't got to have no special care for these onions. People tell you how to raise them, how not to raise them, what to do when you're raising them. Them things will come up laid on top of the ground. And where does anything else, I can take my planter out there in that garden and plant something. And I have to worry with it and everything else, try to get it up. Once I get it up, I have to tend to it. Then I turn around and look, some of them, I call it volunteer. You know, something comes up from seed that fell to the ground. Some people call it renegade, some people call it but I tell you, the good Lord will take care of his own. He don't care. And I tell you what, this fountain right here, I filled it up yesterday. Yeah, it did. Look, there's a wall. Can y'all see? Get me a drink of water. Oh, where he went? We didn't get on my britches days somewhere. But he's getting him a drink of water. Everything survives by water. I heard as a kid that you can live 7 days without water. And when I was a kid, I probably could live. I mean, I didn't drink much water hardly. I drank some when I was running, playing, or whatever, but now that I done got old, I keep my sippy cup around all the time. Got to have it. I drink a lot of tea though. I love tea. I'll fill that pond up again. It's so blooming hot out here right now. Don't you love to hear that water here? Yeah, I love the sound of water. It is hot weather. There's that man, that two-tone car. Every evening he comes in about this time, or they do, wherever who it is. I don't know, it might be a woman, I don't know. But see them poplar trees, they coming up everywhere. I mean, they make a good shade tree, but they prune themselves. It's the amazingest thing I ever seen in my life. Them branches, see there's one dead right there. Them branches will die and just fall off. And it prunes itself as it gets bigger and bigger. Well, whether it's bigger or not, it prunes itself. Darndest thing I ever seen. I'm gonna go over here, put some water on my stuff right quick before I have to go back in the house. If I don't, I'll burn down out here. I used to work out in the field all day long growing up. Then I started construction working, and I tell you, it was hot then too. Then I got me a public job. Praise God, I got off that, got out of them fields. Well, I mean, we done everything we was big enough to do. Like hoeing and out in this hot sun, what I'm saying. Then I got on a potato farm one time. Lord, that was a mess all its own. Out there in the hot sun, biggest cutting off slips. You had a machete. Go down through there and take that them slips and cut them off. Put them in milk boxes. Set them on the trailer. You know them things would live. Setting up on that trailer. As long as you didn't separate them, as long as they was together and everything, they'd set up there and they look just like you picked them. Just picked them. Or pulled them or cut them or whatever. Till you got ready to plant them. And I tell you, they put them out there in them fields behind them potato slips. A machine that plants potato slips, yeah. They drop them one by one in this little hopper and it goes down and plants it. But anyhow, you look down that field and there wouldn't be nothing, just like a dead sprout sticking up. And I tell you, in about a week, 2 weeks, they look like they've never been fed. Them things coming on, and I mean just pretty and green. It's hard to kill a sweet potato, I tell you. I hope that's a Brandywine right there. I planted it back there. You know, I planted it and then planted the seed. And I got 2 or 3 out of the seed. But that right there, where next to that post, that is one sturdy little plant. It's just stout looking. I like the way it looks. It's gonna give me a tomato, I think. Well, I'm out here watering. Wife's in there cooking up some hamburger helper. I tell you, that's some good stuff, that hamburger helper. Got some corn to go with it. I tell you, she got some corn out of the freezer that we raised and cut off. I tell you, I forgot how good that stuff is. That was the best I ever put in my mouth, I'm telling you. Everybody around mowing the yard today. Got ours mowed today. There goes Bones. Going back home. He works awful. I think he drives a truck, that man does. You know, I drove a truck when I was young. Not young, Lord have mercy. Oh, I think that was in 07, I believe it was. Daddy passed away and I quit my public job. Been there about 13 years and I quit. Went ahead and just drug up because I didn't like being cooped up in that old hot factory. You know, it was 13 years of when it was cold weather, it was cold. When it was hot weather, it was hot. I mean, no matter where you got in that plant, it was still hot unless you got up in one of them offices, which they wouldn't let you up in there much. But anyhow, I went and took my CDL class. Well, took my test. Started driving a truck, I tell you. I found the love of my life. I really liked that. And you know, it's got its flaws, stay away from home and all that, but I just love doing it. I got to see the country and I got to see being paid on a vacation, felt like. But I hated to leave. You know, back then, though, all the kids were grown. I was here by the wife was here by herself. And I know she probably didn't like staying here by herself, but anyhow, there's 4 or 5 ways to look at it. If you don't love your job, you'll be miserable. That's Brandywine right there, supposed to be. tell you, like, that's Brandywine right there, that old big one. They got a bloom on it. We're gonna find out for sure if it's a Brandywine or not. I tell you, that thing's growing. See there? Yeah. Hey, Scooter couldn't come out today. It's kind of boring out here with Scooter. He's always sniffing in the carrot on about something out here. But I tell you, it's too hot. Right here in this shade, though, once I done started sweating a little bit, it ain't that bad. You know, every week I start on a Monday. And I'll say, I'm finna do something this week. And I mess around, and here it is Friday. I mean, seems like this week, this went by the fastest I've ever seen in my life, I'll tell you. But tomatoes like a lot of water, I'll tell you. Especially when you put that fertilizer on them. That Miracle Grow or whatever you want to get, they like a lot of water. I mean, if they don't get the water, they'll swivel up and die. Just like, you know, we eat a big meal, they gotta have something to drink behind it. Wash it down, I guess. That tomato right there, these are big boys. We thought they was Brandywine there for a good while, but being so ugly, I mean, them the ugly tomatoes. They eat good. But the wife said now they got a membrane in there. When you cut it open, right in the center of it, it's a membrane. I don't know why it's changed. I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about it, but I just know it's. You need all around, you know, the outside of it, but far right there in the center, it's got a membrane. It's hard, like almost like a stem, I guess you call it. Well, I was going to move my onions this evening, but you know how it is. I get out here and I figure, well, I ain't going to do it. It's blooming daggum hot. It's pretty cool under this shade tree. See, big around, there's some poison ivy going up it. I don't guess I'm allergic to it no more. I was when I was a kid. That old big tree right there, I got that from my son's house. He was getting ready to move, and I told him I'm gonna go have some seedlings out there, and I got me a seedling. Dug it up. That was, oh God, I don't know how many years ago that was. Early 2000s. I don't remember exactly what year, but it's old. But it's surprising how God can make a seedling turn into a trunk like that right there. That's what I'm getting at. Whew. I'm finna go up in the house in just a few minutes. My bell pepper, they got some bell pepper on. See there? They growing. I'll have to pick them down probably tomorrow or next day. If y'all hadn't subscribed to this channel, I sure would appreciate it if y'all would. I sure enjoy seeing people subscribe to that old Scooter Pop in the Garden. I sure appreciate y'all's comments too. I read them every now and again. I think right with friends, you know, they talking to me. Y'all subscribe. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a good time, good evening talking to you. Whew. Gee, I think I went up there to that market and bought me some peaches. I didn't eat too many of them. I ate 3 or 4. I just couldn't get enough of them. I tell you, them peaches are very, very good. I sure enjoy them. There's my poison for my vegetables. I got my, well, I'm gonna leave right there because I got another spray gun around there. I got some pine oil mixed up in that one. I'll keep it around yonder. I like to spray it around the house, you know, keep flies and different bugs around out the house. All right. I'm finna ease on around here. Oh, that's my hoot owl I got out here on the gate. I got another one over at my greenhouse. Somebody pulls up in the driveway. I think it sounds like a doorbell going off, and lets me know somebody's pulling in the driveway. And then somebody walks up to this gate. That there sounds like a dog barking. We hear it on the inside. Know when somebody's coming in or not. But anyhow, I'm gonna let y'all go, and if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, like I said, please do. I tell you, my lawnmower man cuts grass a little bit lower than that guy over there. See there? That's good. That way you won't have to come back. I tell you, we've been having this rain. Oh, I don't know how many months it rained every day, seemed like. That dang grass would grow just overnight, go right on back up. They've cut it short this time. So now, it hadn't quit raining, but everything's still, I mean, it's quit raining, so maybe it'll slow down some. Yeah, get him a little break in there. But you know, that you know. We're gonna let y'all go, and y'all have a blessed day. And Papa Scooter in the Garden.